All right, folks, welcome back to beautiful Peachland, North Carolina. Down here at Firewater Farm Sawmill. Doing a little something different today. We're primarily a cedar and pine mill. We cut hardwoods, not as much as our cedar and pine. We have an order for some quarter sawn red oak. The customer brought these logs by. He had them cut, he anchor sealed them, and he painted them. Anytime you're drying hardwoods, folks, you need to put anchor seal or some kind of paint on the end grain. The end grain being the end of the log or where a limb come out on the log. Anything that's exposed, need to anchor seal it or paint it, because when you dry it, if you don't, you'll get a lot of cracking right here on the end. We ain't the best at quarter saw. Go ahead and tell you, if you are interested in doing some quarter sawing, look at this, see what you think. If you want to have a better informative video on quarter sawing, you might want to look up down there at Hobby Hardwoods in Alabama. He really knows his stuff on hardwoods. We're gonna try to duplicate some of that. So y'all just bear with us. There's different ways of quarter sawing. This is the way that works for us. I know they have different forms, different ways. This on our sawmill, our situation, what we're about to do today just seems to work the best for us. This is what we've done in the past. Is it the best way? I don't know, probably not, but this is what we do. So what we've seen over the years, quarter sawing pretty much is the best way to do hardwoods, but simply because the grain's running straight up, and when it dries, it'll dry straight down and it'll keep that board straight. If you do a rift saw on it, it's gonna cup, it's gonna bow. This is what we're about to do in the video. Just wanted to share it with you. If you got any comments on it, please comment on it. Let us know, hey, if we're doing something wrong or you like it, let us know. All right, so folks, explain a little bit about what we're doing. We had a round log and we're taking two sides of it, making it flat. We ain't interested in this sapwood anyway. This is all stuff you kind of want to get off of there. We're after the premium quarter sawed lumber in this log. So two things we're doing right here, getting rid of the sapwood, squaring arms, and a flat bed. Best way to keep this log stable, best way to keep it accurate is what we do. We take two sides right here. Now he's able to get it square with his squaring arms. And then when he flips it around here in a minute, the saw into the quarter sawing, you got something flat for it to sit on. It helps stabilize everything, and when you got it stable, you got everything flat, you can make a good cut, and that's what we're after. So just explain what we're doing a little bit, so y'all hang on and watch the video. What we're sawing this is quarter sawing. We're sawing it in 4/4. Customer wants a 3/4 inch board when he is done planing and working this stuff up. So at 4/4, that's on the hardwood scale. It's usually on our scale, when we cut 4/4, it comes out about 1 1/8 inches. So that allows, we think, for enough shrinkage, and he'll be able to plane that down and get his 3/4 inch board. So just gonna let you know what scale we're cutting it on, and we have different widths here. All this stuff is 8 foot. So I hope this helps y'all. folks, this is some stuff we've already sawed. What you want to do, you want to make sure you can get this stuff laying down flat. You got to think about your kiln. Our carts are a little over 2 foot wide. We can get a 4 foot stack in there. So you really got to pay attention to your stack. You don't want it too wide and you won't be able to get it into your kiln. And this is just various widths when you're quarter sawing. That's what you get. You never know how wide that quarter is going to be. You take the boards where you can. If you notice, it's nice and flat. Good stack. We got our stickers stickered every 16 inches. That's a very, very important thing. Gives the wood plenty of support. So after we get done cutting this stuff and we get all of the wood cut, we are going to load this thing down with a lot of weight while it's air drying, and we're going to strap it up. That way it'll be strapped up, ready to go for transport to the kiln. So pay special attention when you're doing hardwoods and trying to make a good quality product. We try to make good quality stuff on everything we saw, but hardwoods is a totally different animal than softwoods. So maybe this will help you. Maybe you have a comment on what we're doing.